Jam on the Junction to Jam Bram 2. Plenty jamming happening, and next week Saturday is more jamming at the Kaiso Blues Café in Port of Spain. And this morning I welcome Ozy Merrique, the one of the people behind the Jam Bram and the Jam in the Junction and all the jam that jamming.
Jam.
To come and tell us how we jamming next week Saturday. Good morning, Ozy.
Morning, Rockers. What's up?
What is the word?
Morning, Trinidad and Tobago. The word is jam.
Clearly the word is jam. Tell me.
Guava,
Tell me.
pineapple, full.
That's the kind of jam we talking?
Yeah, any kind
Traffic?
of jam. Yeah.
All right, tell me about Jam in the Junction in the first instance. What inspired you to do Jam in the Junction?
Well, the whole idea of getting a cultural space activated is something that we've been doing, and a lot of other people have been doing in the many years we've been in this business, right? Mm-hmm. But in this particular instance, I thought, I was looking around and I see a lot of creative entrepreneurs, like a guy like Omari doing music, academics. He also has a t-shirt line.
And leather company.
Yeah, nice wallets and thing. Rubidory, of course, everything. Books. So, like when we had Rubidory perform, he had his book selling. Mm-hmm. Darren, Sandy, Idris Salim, a bunch of poets. So that was kind of the main foundation of it. And then it kind of evolved into, okay, well, let's have some of the more classic, iconic performers and some new artists. So when we'll have a Super Blue, we had a Johnny King, a Crazy, and inside of that we had DNA 868 and Chenko.
Right.
Well, that was the Carnival series, right?
So it's a mixture of upcoming acts of established seasoned acts, of veteran acts.
And veteran acts, yes. And I thought the coming together of that created a nice kind of milieu. And then one of the next things too, under the Flying Galvanized Disco, we kind of play the mixes of songs that we would have helped to create a lot of the times, as well as one of the interesting things is when a song from 2001 that might have been released and was kind of under the radar, we play it in a mix. And people walk, oh, that song bad, but when that come out, I say that come out, come out. Because people, the two things, the fact that the DJ mix allow them to just kind of sit back and not even think about it. Mm-hmm. And also there's a bunch of music that is new to a lot more people than yourself, kind of way. So that's kind of how it started.
Okay, and I mean, it sounds like it's been going good. If you had all these people on, if you had all these responses to it, sounds like the Jam in the Junction was going good. But of course, it needs to be funded, as do most of these creative endeavors, right?
Right.
So we have in Jam Bram, well, you had Jam Bram 1.
Jam Bram 1 was amazing.
Tell me, what were some of the highlights for you in Jam Bram 1?
Jam Bram 1, well, the main highlight, I think I've told the story before, people kind of been familiar with it. So we had Freetown Collective. So in the middle of Mohammed opened up with this song that sounds like Rudder's song.
Take Me Home, yeah.
Take Me Home, right? You probably get through a verse and chorus. And then boom, you just see this lanky fella walk up and take the mic. It's because Rudder was passing by the bar, run up and say, well, actually the story is that he wanted to use the bathroom.
Right.
And he walking same time, they singing that track. Because that started with the
High Mass.
High Mass, right? Correct. So it was so magical. Moment fall down. I started crying. it was really cool, So I kind of afraid because I said after that kind of magic in Jam Bram 1, what Jam Bram 2 will bring. But say we have Chicanal, we have Oscar B, Flying Galvanized, and a bunch of newer artists from the Junction.
Right.
Will come and bless the place. So,
all right, so this Jam Bram 2 now is, you said Tricanal, Oscar B, and a bunch of younger artists coming together to do the, and this is also a fundraiser to fund the Jam in the Junction, yes?
Well, the thing that's go sometimes the guy with the ideas is we spend a lot of time and energy looking for the guy with the money. And with the guy with the mouth, vice versa. So I sit down there with all these ideas and I say, but where this money guy, boy? Waiting for the knock on the door, the phone. I say, look, here what? We will try to make it happen, kind of create the proof, pause a little bit and try to see if we can encourage the support, corporate, government, well-wishers and stuff. So the fundraising aspect of it is the fact that the show has been happening at the Raise the Bar in Cipriani, which is free entry.
Right.
It's not a very big space, it's like intimate. And at the end of the day, artists had to live. You dig it? So producer has to live too. So we try to see if we can raise funds to continue that. What we've been doing it's kind of season by season now.
Right.
If we do like 10 to 12 weeks, create the anticipation and the buzz. So we're hoping to get our support for this Jam Bram too.
All right, so it's happening next Saturday. How much are tickets?
Tickets are $150. Available at, interestingly enough, a good friend of mine has a series of paint stores called Homefront Color Studio.
Okay.
So the 4 venues we have it at Sawa venue, Homefront Color Studio, Sawa, St. James, Marbella, and Point Fortin.
Right.
You could also get it at Raise the Bar, and you could also get your tickets from Petals on Charlotte Street. And, and suntix.com.
Right.
Yeah.
So you can get it online as well.
By the door is more. So, it's the last week.
What time does the show start? Next Saturday?
Gates open at 8, and showtime should be around 9.
Should be around 9 p.m. And we have Tricanal, Oscar B.
Oh, yes, Rockers.
Yeah, he's there too.
You see when they're talking to somebody. Rockers will be there, bringing the music, bringing the vibes.
Yeah, we could do a little thing because I think this is definitely something to be supported. Because the Jam in the Junction. I mean, I've been to a couple of the Jam in the Junctions.
Yeah, you featured there.
I played there as well, and the vibes is definitely beautiful. But it's also nice to see how we celebrate some of the icons that would have been at the top of their game before. They may not be at the top right now, but it doesn't mean that they don't have something to contribute still. Exactly. And I think that there's a lot of value to be found in a lot of those artists. And hence the reason, I definitely would throw my support behind
I appreciate it a lot, and I appreciate the support from Tricanal, Oscar B, from Carl Jacob. And I think one of the things too is that when we had KMC, he came as a brethren, but he also came because he was trying to test out a new song.
Yeah.
So that it allowed people to kind of come and feel it in a real live, living, breathing crowd to interact as well,
Do you think artists still look for that space to be able to be genuine artists, or they all look for at this point everybody looking for the money, looking for the returns that can be gained from performances rather than looking to see if my art is still arting?
I was studying that, and I think the whole idea, even coming back, I think one of the reasons like a project like Kiskidi Caravan scored is because there was a live element. The whole idea of having a real life space with live living, breathing human beings. So that is what we kind of trying to do as well too.
All right. Well, nice. We're looking forward to it. It's happening next Saturday, July 5th at Kaiso Blues Café. 8 p.m. is when the doors open. 9 p.m. is when the show starts. Tickets are $150. Get them at suntix.com or Homefront Color Studios.
Yes.
Yes?
Yeah, so me, 279-5473 or 482-6074.
All right, Ozy, I think that's it for this morning, but thank you very much for joining us, and thank you for this initiative and definitely supporting the orange economy as the buzzword seems to be. But we need different levels of support, and you can do your part by coming out next Saturday. We'll take a quick break and we come back with more in our morning show. Stay tuned.